So far, it's been good. It's been an interesting journey. Not been easy. You know how life is generally when you're going somewhere. You'd meet obstacles. You know, you'd probably have people tell you you're wasting your time. You're not doing this right. You're not doing that right. But you know, at the end of the day, as long as you are consistent, you get what you want. So the fame is quite interesting, tiring sometimes, you know, because I have lost all my privacy. I can't do so many things that I would love to do or I used to do back in the day, but at the same time, it's what I wanted, so I have to deal with it. How did I discover all of this? I wouldn't say I discovered. I think maybe, like you said, it's sort of inborn, so it's just me. It's like growing up and just being alive. You know, you're just alive. You have your parents. You don't choose your parents, you know. They are your parents. So I guess that's how I found out those talents. I remember as a child, we would bring out hymn books and we would sing. I had an aunt, God rest her soul, would call me, we used to call her Mama, but whenever I go visiting, she would tell me to come out and we would sing lots of hymns together. Acting, I used to act some house plays with my cousins, and I guess as a teenager, that was when I said I wanted to become an entertainer, because somehow I would walk into a room, even while I was in boarding school, social nights, they used to call me up, like, Bisola, come sing for us or something. So I just said, okay, you know what, I want to be an entertainer. One that I vividly remember was when I changed schools. I think it was a head teacher at the time, was asking what I wanted to be. The head teacher of the principal was asking what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I said, an entertainer. My mom gave me one heavy knock on my head, like, you know, Shomode, what you want to do, entertain what? She's going to be a lawyer, you know. But that, I was about 13 years old then, yes. So that I can vividly remember that I wanted to be an entertainer from that age. It's been good. It's been good. Like, it just goes to show that all the years of hard work, constantly learning stuff, is eventually paying off. I am in some movies, some series, and I get people comment saying, oh, Bisola, I can totally relate to this, I can totally relate to that. As an actor, that is your job, you know, to be believable. And for people to believe those characters, actually even call you those characters' names, that means you're doing something good. And I want to put in more so that everything that I do, they would see it and be like, yes, she brought this character to life. Music as well. I just released my single, LUCHIA, and the reception from people has been amazing. It's a song that talks about my life's struggles. LUCHIA is my mother's name, and that's the name of the song. In this first verse of it, I put in stuff that people had said to my mom, you know, like, well, we're growing up, how her children won't amount to anything, and all of that. And people can relate to it because they've had, you know, probably neighbors laugh at their parents before, talk down on them. And the reception has been beautiful. Like, people have been telling me, oh, Bisola, I can totally see myself in this. Thank you so much for inspiring me. Thank you so much for not helping me not to give up. You are a true story, an inspiration, you know. And I'm grateful to God for it. Hustle wise. Well, there's so many. There's too many. I'll just pick one. There was this day I went for an audition, and on getting there, you know that moment when you try to pally up with people that have cars so they can drop you off halfway. So, and you just basically calculate yourself, how much did my hand? Okay, blessing at 150. If they drop me at this place, I can trek and then use bus to. Sha. We try to pally up with somebody with car. None of them were going my way. I lost 100 naira. So I trekked. From the audition was at Allen, and I was going to Songwater, and I almost got to Iyanokpaja, the bus stop before Iyano, before you get to Iyanokpaja. Yes, it was sad. Like, it was threatening to rain. Luckily, it didn't rain that day, but it was threatening to rain. I was just praying to God, say, "How about God?" You know that moment, and the sun was coming. It was just very, very one kind. Cloud can't enter again. I was just like, one day, the journey will pure. So, I got to the bus stop, and then one more came, and that was it. I got to Songo standing. It was standing in the Mulwe, not city. So yes, and I got to Songo, and then from Songo I trekked home. Yeah. Okay, growing up, my mom was super fantastic. My childhood was really interesting. I had lovely cousins, lovely aunts. Things were going pretty good for my mom up until a certain time. Her business just went down, and we had to go live with family. And it wasn't really the best life. You know how it is. You're not comfortable when it's not your home. You know. So from there, from one family member's house to another, till eventually you grew up. So it was a lot of lessons were learned. You know. I think my mom pampered us a bit while she was still buoyant and all of that, but having to live with other people, you get to see different lifestyles, you get to learn. And that has helped me. That has helped me a lot. And I'm grateful for it. Yes, Lucia. Oh, at first it was, I had a bit of writer's block, I wouldn't lie, while recording. And then I was like, oh yeah, I want to talk about, you know, my life. And then my manager goes like, yeah, just connect to it. Like, tell us about this thing. I don't want to mimic her voice because I do that a lot. Don't worry, just bring it out. Whatever it is that is inside, what you've been through, just bring it out. Yeah, so my manager said I should just connect to, you know, like, just talk about it, let it come out. And then I broke down in the studio. I cried a bit because I was just thinking about stuff we've been through. We've been through a lot. You know, many people don't know. There's too much, you know, that I probably don't even want to say. You know, stuff a child shouldn't go through, stuff parents shouldn't have to see, parents shouldn't even have to go through as well. So I sort of broke down, and that's how Lucia came about. You know, I just let it out there. To my mom, because in the first verse, there's Lucia and how people said all sorts to her about how her children wouldn't make it and all of that. And I said, you know what, Mama, let's make this song about you. So it sort of honors her. That's why it's titled Lucia, because Lucia is my mother's name. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for my mother. I'm grateful for my daughter. I look at her every day and she's great. I'm like, oh my goodness, my little baby. You know, I'm so grateful for her. She makes me proud, cracks me up a lot. I'm grateful for my sister. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my manager standing here, Salam. I sometimes give her hell, but hey. I'm grateful for my management company, Temple Management. I'm grateful for directors I've worked with, people I've worked with, producers I've worked with. I'm grateful for them all, for everybody that I have come across in this journey called life. I am grateful for them. Because one way or the other, good or bad, they have made an impact in my life. Whew. I'll probably change that so that my father is so low. You know, I'd probably have a very, very rich father that is not stingy. Because there's a difference between having a father that has money, that is Hakagum father, and there's a difference between having a dad who would spend well for you, you know. So yeah, I probably would change that, you know. So some things you don't have to worry about school fees, You don't have to worry that, they will drive me from school, stuff like that. Those things tell on a child's mind, man. Psychologically messes with them. So yeah, I'd probably have a rich daddy, Dalawo. Yeah. Oh, from Bisola, more music, more movies, more TV shows. Like, you guys, I cannot wait to be sharing the rest of my life and my journey with you people. Like, there's so much more coming out, and I just want you to be patient. You know, a lot of people sometimes expect that things should roll out like, oh, it's like fast. But come on, I don't plan on being in this industry for a short term. I'm looking long term, long, like when I'm old and grey, that kind of thing. Yes, make music that would be evergreen. Those are the kind of things we're talking about. So yes, let's all just be patient. Your girl is working. You may not be seeing it, but she's working. And yes, I hope Bisola will keep entertaining you. Yes, I'm looking like 5 years from now, I wouldn't mind being a director. You know, going behind the camera. I admire production crews a lot. When I see them working from lighting, from sound, from the director's POV, you know, you have your assistant director also doing his own bits, from the set design. There's so much that goes into production that a lot of people don't know about. They all just think it's all about the actor. But no, kudos to every production person out there, be you light, sound, set design, directors, all of you. Like, you guys do an amazing job. Props. Yeah, props, guys. I usually like you guys, especially when you're doing a food scene. Yeah, I get to eat the good stuff. Yeah, so you guys do an amazing job, and I want to learn more about it. Sometimes when I hear DOPs talking about, oh, this is the temperature of one thing, this is the kineko of one thing, I just admire them. I'm like, I'm gonna learn this just for the knowledge, and probably to apply it as well to become a director. Yeah, so I am looking forward to that. I would go to school for it and learn more and then apply it. Not in the space of 8 years, because in the space of 8 years, because there were some years that it didn't hold. Yes, there were some years that it didn't hold, but yes, pretty much every Big Brother Africa audition that happened, I was there. Like, even when locations were changed, we were there. We were in that place on the quiz. I don't know, maybe it's because right now everything is the jet age. Everybody wants things fast. You see people wanting to make money immediately. You're starting a business. Oh, I want to start selling clothes. You expect that everybody would come to buy from you. It doesn't work that way. You need to put in a lot of work. You need to market yourself a lot. If you're going for auditions and you don't get callbacks, it does not mean that you are not good enough. Don't feel like, oh, and this one's not working, let me leave it. In anything you do, you have to be consistent. You have to be patient. Whatever is worth doing is worth doing well. Like, put in your all. Big Brother auditions, for some, they probably went this year and they're like, they're never going to do it again. Auditions at this, auditions at that. That's not how it works. For every audition you go to, you learn from it. It's not just happening. It's not just saying, I've come, I've done, Be patient. Keep pushing. They don't call you, doesn't mean you're not good enough. Just stay focused. Don't let other people's perception of you take over your own dreams. Don't let their voices be louder than the voice in your head pushing you to move on. So yes, just be focused, be consistent in anything you do. Don't wait for quick money. It doesn't always happen that way. Most times, fast money like that is not legit money. And for those who are eventually seeing fast money, it's because they have put in years of work. So their job and their work is finally paying off. That's why you now see them all looking glam. And it's not by force for you to look good for social media. Come on, it's not. All that one is wash. If you can afford it, by all means, show it off. But don't beat yourself up for a few likes. And try to do the mathematics. let's say in Nigeria, we're about what, 180 million people. You post something on Instagram, and you get what, 1,000 likes, 2,000 likes, max 100,000 likes. Do you know how tiny that fraction is compared to the amount of people in the country? Do you know? It's like spit, twa. There's a very small something. So why are you beating yourself up because of that? So come on, don't let the beautiful things that you see social media make you feel less of yourself. All right, just be focused. When the time is right, you will lounge, you will ball. Oh, would I say the industry is fair to women? Personally, I have not been treated unfairly. Daily you have lots of women speaking up about, let's have gender equality, let women be this, let women be that. Women are not just limiting themselves to household chores now, being housewives. But it's been something, it just wasn't rampant. You know, you didn't have a lot of women who were boss women out there doing what they know how to do best. But gradually, I think the more people are getting enlightened about this, the better it is. Personally, I haven't been treated unfairly. I wouldn't say it's, even if in situations whereby I felt cheated, I wouldn't say it was because I was a woman. It was probably because of what was on ground. That's why I was treated that way. But I think women, kudos, we're doing amazing jobs. I'm proud to be a woman. I'm happy I'm a woman. No regrets. I'm not gonna change it for nothing in the world. You know, so yeah. Success is relative. To that woman who sells akara by the roadside and can send her 5 children to school, that's success. To that woman who is married and has houses all over Nigeria, that is success. So I don't think success should be measured by gender. Like saying, oh, is it the women that are more successful? Is it men that are more successful? You have families whereby the women take care of the home more than even the boys there, you know. So it's not as if the boys don't have money. But I don't think success should be measured by gender, personally. And success is relative. An Okada rider buys a new Okada. That is success. You know, it's not until you have all the money in the world that you now think, oh yes, I'm a successful person. So yeah. None of the above. I want my own man. I want him to be for me and only me. On a scale of 1 to 10, how romantic am I? I don't know. Maybe 7, I think. I don't know. Don't be asking me now. I don't know. I cannot be romancing myself now. Oh, restaurant now. Restaurant. Food for life. You guys say to kiss her with mouth odor. First of all, I will buy you lozenges. Especially if they've paid me. I can't just walk out on the set. What is so? That's my daily bread there. So I'll just say, I may not tell you straight up that you got funky breath. But I just was like, oh yeah, I got chewing gum. Would you like some? And if he says no, eat. I'll just give it, take it. You know, so yes, I have to work. I don't joke with my job. Whether or not the person has, I just hope the person will not give me sore throat. But I'll give them something to clear that funk in their mouth. Personally, I'm not about physical qualities, no. If he can make me laugh, I'm good. I'm just good with someone that has a fantastic sense of humor. I'm good with someone that has a good sense of humor. So I'm not really particular about how he looks, how tall he is, how short he is, his skin complexion, nah. If you are rich, you can buy the goodness of the bed. Oh my goodness, I think people overrate this good in bed something. Good in bed, you know, after the goodness of the bed, you're now hungry. who down my head? You will not even have strength to be good. You know, I'd rather you have the quid. Yeah. I've been asked this question a number of times. So let me switch accents. Just in case you get to see this, Idris Elba, I truly love you. I've seen tons of movies that you've been in, and I sometimes hope and pray that I could be your leading lady in those films and in real life. I really do love you, Idris Elba. Would you be mine? So that is my celebrity crush. I love him. My weirdest fantasy. Being able to travel everywhere. I want to travel. I want to explore the world with free visa, free ticket money, and some nice spending money as well. So I can buy all stuff from around the globe. So yeah, that's it. Of course. Besides, love is always around us, yeah? Maybe I'm open to finding that one person that, you know, I'd spend the rest of my life with and stuff, yes. But love is all around us. There's love in food, there's love in laughter, there's love in meeting people, you know, especially love in food. Rice at your okra. Yes, now I've done that before and it was really nice. We're just going down grum grum. I like that. My phones. In this day and age, is phone now. My phones, I can't do without my phones. Like, yeah, they always go everywhere with me. If I was to talk to her now. Right now. What time is it? Why are you not in school? That's like, right now I'm asking, why are you not in school? What are you doing here? Auntie? Excuse me? What? You said? Move. That's what I would do. Because right now, this is school time. You cannot be lingering around. No, you're not yet an adult to do things on your own. That's why you got me. I dey hustle, which way to go? Oh. I look left, look right, show me the ropes. Round and round in circles I seem to go. Oh. People look my mama, they laugh and say, oh, Lucia, Lucia, the children you bore then gon' bring you sadness. Lucia, Lucia, your loving baby girl has brought you a baby girl. Lucia, Lucia, you're the holy one. Now see what your child has become. No, no, no. Baba, my eyes have seen. Baba, my ears have heard. Baba, my voice will testify the glory of your love. Baba, these eyes have seen. Baba, these ears have heard. Baba, this voice will testify the glory of your love. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Bisola, and you are watching Broadway TV. Boomba.